Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sketches from a Hat here at PonyFest Online 2.0. Tonight, we are going to be drawing your guys' suggestions as fast as we possibly can. We're going to try to get as many of them as many of you done as we can get. And so I think that the Ponyville staff are going to be, or PonyFest staff, staff are going to be linking the survey into the chat. If you give that thing a click, you can send in your sketch suggestion. There are a few rules. They're on the survey, but just in case you're the type that doesn't like reading, I'll list them out for you. First of all, only one response per person, because we're trying to get as many as we can, and we'd like to give them to you as like a little souvenir after the fact. So please just respect that. 2 is no OCs. We don't have any references for your guys' characters, so we can't draw them, and we only have so much time, so we'd like to just keep it canon. And next one would be no more than 2 characters per prompt. Again, that's just a speed thing. The more characters you have in the prompt, the harder it gets for us. And then keep your suggestion PG-13. So, in other words, we don't want any hard drug or alcohol references, but you can kind of keep them mild. Think of a PG-13 movie, and it should be fine. And then go ahead and give us your prompt and your Discord handle so that we can try to get you your drawing after the fact. And we'll get started. I guess now it would probably make sense to do a few introductions, right? I guess I'll start. I'm Bob Dude Zero. I used to draw a lot of Sweetie Bow, and then I I stopped drawing as much because I went off to veterinary school. But I'm still around drawing when I can, and it's been pretty fun. But whoever's next.
Yeah, I'm Assassin Monkey. Call me Monkey. Probably known for my Applejacks. There's never enough Applejacks, but doing paintings and stuff. So, but got to join in on this digital because I only do digital, so I don't get to join in on these panels so often. So it'll be fun. Challenge, fast, speed, move. Gotta go fast.
Dawn.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Dawn Fire. I am a full-time freelance artist and convention vendor. Tonight, I will be breaking out the Crayola crayons once again to bring you some lovely Crayola crayon sketches. Rarity's Best Pony.
View? Is View in here?
Yes,
View's not in here. Oh, there you are. Oh.
Hello, I'm View, aka View Rastifer. I draw a lot of art and art-related things. Lots of ponies.
All right, and then who's next? Virulence?
Hi, I'm Virulence. I draw sometimes with friends.
That's all you need. I think we're just missing Funk.
And I'm Will Funkman. I draw ponies every now and then, and that's about it.
All right. Well, that's us. We're gonna try to get as many as we can. I have /prompted. I guess I could. Do you guys want to read them out, or should we keep them a secret until we show them off?
Very little about that overlap issue we had last time. It's probably not a big deal, and 2 times the funny drawing's pretty chill.
Yeah, that's true.
Just worth considering.
Yeah. Well, what are the odds it happens again, even though it already happened once?
Yeah. I don't know.
You guys got a prompt? Mine's not working.
Yeah,
you have to type /start first. And then,
wait, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. Oh my god.
Got you.
Oh, very cool now. Okay.
Right?
Cool.
Now there's a button you click and it says get a prompt. Sure has outdone her.
All right. I've got my first one. Should we decide to share them or should we keep them secret?
Your
keep
call.
Them secret?
I kind of like secret just because it keeps
secret's fun. Secret's fun. Okay.
All right.
Oh, it's great.
While we're drawing, we should be fielding some questions from the chat.
That's absolutely right.
And I have no idea what these questions are or who's going to be fielding them to us.
Yeah, it's hard to draw and read at the same time.
Yeah, that's
Dex!
right. We definitely
Dex,
can't
come
do
back!
That. So we definitely need somebody reading it. I think there's some staff members listening in on us. There must be. So if they could send anybody into the into the panel or into this little Zoom room so they can ask us some questions that they read from the chat, that would be awesome.
Please save us.
Give me just a moment and I will see what I can wrangle up.
Otherwise, we'd have to talk about Lil Funkman. Can you imagine?
Dex, save us.
That'd be awful.
I literally couldn't imagine.
I can't imagine it.
It's always so nice for me to boot up
Yo,
painful
Bobby G,
SAI and
do you
have
think
low
there's
functional
anyone
voice.
from the fam who would be down for quick narrating? Let's see. I can just ask them.
Yeah, you can just ping whoever. I don't care who it is. Whoever's interested. What's that audio I hear in the background there?
Dex, what are you watching?
Oh, let me mute that.
Is the
we
bot
all
working for you
came
guys?
prepared. What'd you say? Sorry.
Is the prompt bot
You
working
have
for
to
you
type
guys?
/start first.
Yeah, that is why I can't quite stick around right now. I have something else I'm working on.
Are you just watching anime?
No,
You know what, Dex? I respect that. That's valid. I would
I
totally
am
be
doing
like, "Guys,
legit
I can't help."
PonyFest business that I will tell you about later off stream, but I'm not
Oh my
ready
god,
to
Dex
talk
is getting
about
Lil
before
Nas
hundreds
X
of
for
viewers.
us. Dex, thanks so much. I really wanted Lil Nas X to show up.
We're all
That's
reading
great.
for it.
Thanks so much,
Actually,
buddy.
we're partnering with Blizzard to get a custom PonyFest Overwatch map implemented in the live
Oh,
game.
good.
And bitrate will be made
Hell
as
yeah.
a hero with Dawnfire voicing her.
Oh,
Perfect.
good. I'm so ready. I've been practicing all day on stream, warming up my voice.
All right, can I
Since,
steal the thing for a second, or the screen share thing for a
Sure.
second?
Go for it.
Let's see.
Did you already finish the drawing?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, if you used to be a
All right.
demon.
The prompt I got was Sleeping Trixie, so here is a Sleeping Trixie.
Oh.
Beautiful.
And she doesn't have a cutie mark yet because she's smaller than her hat. All right, back to Dawn, I think.
I feel like traditional art is, in my opinion, this is my favorite thing to watch. I feel like there's just something about traditional that just makes it like, I don't know, just so much more like relatable.
Betrayal.
Yeah. Sorry, Monkey.
I gave up traditional 10 years ago. Never go back.
You want to be like a digital master, right? Like compared to like all the traditional art masters from back in the day.
Basically, yeah, either that or digital failure. Whichever one works.
Oh.
Oh,
Whichever
this is
one
a
gets
nice
me
prompt.
furthest.
Monkey, I'm pretty sure you can't be qualified as a failure like already. So
All
I
right,
think
let's see. I'm going
that's
to
mission
keep an eye
accomplished.
on the question chat and only read questions, like give you a cue. Bobby G, are you able to look at Telegram at all? Can I like copy paste them to you there?
Yeah. It's gonna reduce my productivity on this art, but yeah, I can do that.
All right. That's a fair one. Let's see. Where are we?
I'm already like the slowest one, so it's no biggie.
All right. Your first question is where is? All right. No, that's been answered. Who is the most fun pony to draw, and is it same as best pony?
Yes.
I mean, I think so. Yeah.
For me, yeah. Yeah, I think Applejack.
All of us
Applejack all
have
the
a
way.
different best pony.
There's never enough Applejack. For me, I think it's also like for one, I like her color scheme. Wow.
Who has the angry cat?
Mine. She says hi. She agrees. Like
All right.
Applejack.
We have
right?
found you guys a question
Yeah.
reader. One of our writers is going to help out
Cool.
with that.
All right,
Awesome.
sounds good.
Thank you, Ryder.
Also,
Yeah.
fun fact, my other business I was working on, I apparently left unmuted, and so they got to hear all of that.
Hello, Lil Nas. I know what's happening over there.
I haven't at all, but I know myself and I know
All right.
people dangerously.
I think I'm done with mine. So you can already see it on my screen, I'm pretty sure. So my prompt was Flurry Heart Chewing on the Crystal Heart by the Blue Fiddler. Thank you for the suggestion.
Love it.
Holding it up makes it a little more clear, but it's a little dark in here.
Cool.
I don't have a lot of lights in my room.
I hate it when my prompts have like props in them because
All right,
then all of a
awesome.
sudden I have to draw something that isn't made of circles, and that's just a problem.
Really quick,
That's a
Bobby
problem.
G, I'm going to welcome Titanium Dragon, who's going to be your question reader person. So
Absolutely.
take it away.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Titanium
Awesome.
Dragon.
Yep, I volunteered because it sounded like there was a need. So
Absolutely, man.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
We're glad to have you.
If I may
Nice.
interrupt for a moment, I got mine kind of done. I'm
Excellent.
trying to move faster this time with my art, so let's see. Let's.
I'm just trying not to embarrass myself.
This is how it works, right? Yeah, it's sharing. Is it showing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, cat. Oh. Yeah. And the idea was Scootaloo jumping to a ring of fire on her little scooter.
Oh, I love it.
And normally I'm disgusted by pretty much anything with that character, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's great.
Bob has a bias.
All right.
All right. So, someone asked Monkey, how often does your cat help you draw?
All the time. She always, whenever I do a stream, almost every stream, she always shows up at one point and starts screaming in my ear and into the microphone. So
you must use her
everyone
as a reference from time to time, yeah?
All right, I'm going
I
to
should.
share the screen again.
Oh, go for it. Cats are great references for ponies.
All right, my prompt was Fluttershy at the beach. So I have this nice little Fluttershy.
Excellent. Man, you got to do a whole environment in yours. I'm glad I didn't get your prompt.
It's a beach. Beaches are easy.
All right.
You just have to draw a big prop. Sorry, go ahead.
So, someone asked, what's your favorite type of pony to draw out of Earth ponies, Pegasi, unicorns, alicorns, and sea ponies?
I'm going to leave that one up to somebody else.
This one's poniest.
Gotta be Pegasi for them wings.
You think
Them
so?
wings, yes.
Absolutely.
Right. I was actually probably going to answer unicorn, and it's not just because of Sweetie Bow. I actually just straight up like I like how the horn works on the forehead as like a way to establish volume. Because like you know how you can kind of like position it almost like the base of it. You can kind of make it like you can almost establish a plane of the forehead with it, and it helps a lot. I've found at least when I'm trying to establish my skull and stuff like that.
I guess that.
So I'm a big fan of the unicorn horn.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So, did any of the rest of you have any opinions on that?
Because of Applejack is bird pony, so yeah.
I have no
Maybe a bit
bias.
biased.
I have to agree with Monkey.
Yeah, Monkey pretty much nailed why I think I like drawing unicorns. That's also why I like my OC as a unicorn, and also why Rarity's the best pony. I just love drawing that horn.
Mm-hmm.
So satisfying.
There's something
Plant
about
it right in the middle of the forehead, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm putting too much time into this, aren't I? I need to.
I'm trying to work faster
as
than
being
last
not
time.
very good. Whereas just super scratchy. I should just make it just really scratchy and just
Yeah, you
tell
got
this
to
guy to
accept the
deal with
mess.
it. Yeah.
Everything's a mess.
All right. So, Rainbow Bacon asked, do you have any tips or tricks on posing ponies?
I do. How would I word it though? I guess I would say think about your camera angle a lot. You can make a really interesting pose without changing your pose. You know, like you can have them just kind of standing there, and you can make it look way more interesting if you just manipulate your camera angle a little bit. And you can get pretty creative about it too. You know, the thing that really kind of prevents people from doing it though is that they kind of get afraid of like what the volume's going to look like if they have a completely different perspective on it. And not only is that going to, you know, like challenge you to think more spatially, but that's also the thing that makes it look more interesting. So that would definitely be my advice. Maybe a little bit unorthodox, but that's how I've found all of my good poses is through camera angle manipulation.
The best pose, I think, comes with a good action and a good emotion. If your character is doing something, it's better than them not doing something, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You have to add some narrative. Why are they doing what they're doing? Just give yourself somewhere to play with.
Right.
They're happy because they found something, not just because they're happy.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, action lines and things like that, the conventional stuff, God, it's really nice. They help a lot. Definitely try to work them into your base underline sketch if you can.
I just fail a lot.
Just trial and error it. Yeah.
I try to learn from my mistakes, but I have like stubborn approaches. I'm like, I'm not gonna use reference, and then I end up in trouble and I get demotivated. It's like, well,
dude, I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah, but like even with ponies, you can use some reference to kind of get an attitude, look for that emotion, and it, like what was mentioned, just kind of that like get a feeling of like what type of feeling we want the pose to go towards, and then that's how it usually works out when it does work out for me.
I feel that. What about you, Don?
I super zoned out. We're talking about poses.
Yeah.
Just like how do we come up with good poses?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh gosh. Honestly, with like ponies, I've been drawing them for so long. I don't actually think about the pose before I start drawing. I know that's like the opposite of a helpful answer.
Experience.
Yeah, it's kind of an experience thing. And more than ever, I wish I could do that with like humans and other types of critters. Like I wish I could just be like human, paper, and make it happen. But
God, tell me about it.
I can do that really well with ponies because I've been doing it for like I've been doing it for almost 10 years, guys.
you've just defined my frustration with the past like year of my art.
Yeah.
Man,
so,
I can just whip out a pony like that.
like I admit to my one sin. I'm only good at drawing things facing to the left. So I always will draw ponies just like facing left. It's really hard for me to draw them facing right. I don't know if that's like a right-handed thing, if that's just like a me thing. I think a lot of artists have like a similar thing with like the direction they always make their character face. And for me, I make them facing left.
I definitely have some habits like that with drawing faces. Like, not necessarily left or right, but I always go for the same sort of like angle on them. It's always like a 3/4 thing, you know?
I finished something.
Oh, sweet.
So,
excellent.
I've
so
also
the
finished a thing, but
prompt
not as
was,
monkey.
I did only half of it because it was 2 characters. I went with the one that fit the idea. So tree hugger on horse tranquilizer.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Love it.
I thought she'd fit that idea most.
She's on that
There we
K.
Seems about right.
Like, wow.
That's pretty good.
All right, View, you have one?
I want to refine it a little bit. I don't like where it is.
All right, I have one at the moment.
I recognize that artist problem.
Let me go ahead and share screen. All right, I had Rainbow Dash asleep on a giant pillow.
Aww.
So there's
I
Rainbow
like them
Dash.
cute.
That's good.
Well, thank you.
See,
Now,
I
how
set
do I
the bar really low, and then everybody just jumps over. It's great.
How do I stop screen sharing? Like full screen zoom on me.
There's
oh, there it is.
bar
There
on
it
the
is.
top of the screen.
Yeah, I see it. Let people watch Dawn instead. Dawn's the...
Oh no. Okay, I'm almost done with mine.
Making everyone watch. No pressure, you know.
It's okay. Last time I think I was the only one who had a really hard time sharing. So like in a way, this is like, I don't know, maybe this is karma.
It's good karma.
All right. So, given you guys all, half of you expressed your dislike of drawing humans, what do you guys feel about drawing the Equestria Girls characters?
Blech.
I think they look weird.
They translate so hard to shaded versions. Oh my god.
I'm going to be a jerk and say they were not designed. They were designed by a committee and not designed by somebody who had control.
It's so funny because Monkey and Imalu and I were actually complaining about this earlier in our stream today. We, or at least Imalu and I were. We're not big fans of the way that the characters are designed for that. They definitely look like dolls, but like not in a way that appeals to me. I don't really like to. I don't want to draw something where the design doesn't appeal to me. Not for fun, anyway.
That makes sense.
All right,
So-
I finally have one to share.
Oh, excellent.
Share. My prompt was Pinky and Maud go through a punk rock phase.
Oh,
Nice.
Pinky is entirely too happy about this.
all right.
I got a prompt with 2 characters. No.
Do headshots. I did it.
Oh god, they're interacting. No.
Okay,
see, worse than
mine is all set here. My prompt was Rarity and Discord find themselves eating at the same table at the local Hayburger joint. So thanks for giving me an opportunity to try drawing Discord out. It's definitely been a while. I hope you like it.
Rarity looks very enthusiastic.
Right.
All right. So let's see. Another question here. What's your favorite non-pony creature to draw?
I like deer.
I'm gonna go just humans, honestly. They're very expressive.
Humans don't count as a creature.
Dragons. Dragons are cool.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I like humans.
Dragons are
I
fun.
like dragons. Yeah.
Thank you, Funk. Thank you, Funk.
I've seen a few.
There's a handful.
Like the scales on like dragons and lizards and such, are surprisingly fun to make. And the wings. Oh yeah.
I haven't really spent much time drawing like any other animals, really. It's mostly just been pony and human.
What's up with that, Mr. Veterinary?
I don't know. I should make amends.
All right. This is a sort of technological question. Have any of you ever used a Wacom Cintiq? I don't know how to pronounce
I'm
it.
sure somebody's drawing on one right now.
Drawing on one right now.
I am.
I'm
I'm not
not.
using the screen at all, and the screen is awful. I don't recommend it.
I am using the screen and I like it. So there we have two sides of the coin.
I like this.
So it has
concept.
so does it have like a display screen on it so you can see what you're actually that's handy. Cool.
Yeah, it's more like it definitely aids in the transition from traditional to digital because you're still drawing on a screen. Whereas with stuff like the Intuos, like 5 and those things, you have to learn a new hand-eye coordination for drawing on a surface and then looking up at your monitor, and that is definitely like a learning curve sort of thing. But it doesn't take too long. It takes about a month to get over, and if you're drawing, consistently and regularly. And they're also a lot cheaper. So if you're just a hobbyist type, kind of looking for something to do, I don't think I would advise looking into a Cintiq just yet because I don't know, that's an expensive one.
Yeah, it's a very expensive investment, and really an Intuos tablet will work for you just fine.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, cool. So let's see. What's another good question here? What's a good way to motivate yourself to draw more often, and how did you develop your own style from other artists?
Those are
May I
two
sneak in my
completely
piece? I got
different
Oh yeah,
one finished.
go ahead.
Very
Okay,
difficult to answer.
let's do the thingy. Okay, this was Starlight Glimmer eating a pineapple pizza.
Very
that's
cool.
great.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
God, I think it may have been literally like more than a year since I last drew Pinkie Pie.
So back to the question on motivation, it really varies from artist to artist what motivates them. But at the
Oh
end
yeah,
of the
for
day,
sure.
it's all about discipline. You kind of have to just say, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to start to art. And the starting is the hardest part. But really, once you get through that, once you can get yourself to start consistently, you'll be drawing consistently, and that's really neat.
I think the advice that I give for motivation, I give it on basically like every stream, which is that you really got to draw with your friends, in my opinion. They really keep you going, and you have way more fun with them too.
Yeah.
What got me into it and really kept me into it was that I found a social community who I enjoyed drawing with, and I wanted to keep drawing with them. It's kind of like getting on like a World of Warcraft server and then making friends and then being like, oh god, this game sucks, but I don't want to leave my community.
Wow, you're really optimistic about your art.
So you just deal with it, even though it sucks. You just keep going because your friends are. That's about it. So that's how I got into it.
All right. So someone asked, Whenever I draw ponies facing forward, the face always looks odd or out of proportion. Is there any way to do this better?
Think about your volumes.
References. And I'm sharing my screen again.
Okay.
The prompt was, let's see, Apple Bloom in a flower costume doing the photosynthesis. So it was from SpongeBob, but I don't know the pose from SpongeBob, so she just fell over.
That's great. I love that one.
That's good.
I was going to say about... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to respond to the ponies facing forward one. Tip, just like don't do them exactly from the front. Slightly tilt. If you're drawing like a My Little Pony style pony, just like slightly tilt the face so you can get a little bit of the like that little nose bump. Because that like really helps define like the shape of the face, I feel like. And I don't know, like I know that's like kind of like not answering the question, but I don't think I've drawn a pony fully head on in like 5 years, and I'm doing fine. Like, you know.
No, Don, I completely agree with you. Basically, what you just said was think about your volumes.
Yeah. So.
And that's that's the answer for sure, I think.
Yeah.
This prompt takes me back. This was a prompt I got a very long time ago.
A very long time ago.
In like one of the first draw sketch threads, I think it was.
Oh, dude, my current prompt, like, you can probably tell what it is if you're watching, but like it's kicking my butt because I just like drew a character from a franchise I've never drawn in my entire life, and it's been fun. I think it actually came out pretty well. So
nice.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Is that Tails?
It is Tails. Yeah, you know, it's pretty obvious. My prompt was Rainbow Dash meeting Tails. I think let's see what the exact wording was. There's Rainbow Dash and Tails miles per hour, and I have never drawn Tails before, so that was a fun challenge. Right after Discord, and y'all really kicking my butt. The next one will be like, draw the blue eyes white dragon. I'll be like, oh my god. Okay, here we go. You know,
draw the 7-headed Hydra from Godzilla.
Okay, am I allowed to ask a question?
Sure.
Is that okay? Okay.
Go ahead.
When you guys have to come up with a stupid, really hard sounding thing to draw off the top of your head, what is your dumb thing? Mine is always the blue eyes white dragon. You have to have one of these, you know? You have to have one. What's your dumb thing that you're like, oh, if it's as complicated as the blank, it'll cost you more? What's your thing?
3-point perspective.
3-point perspective. It's more of a concept.
Yeah,
I would definitely go with
costs a lot.
I'm definitely going with fish. Did you know that I drew the very first fish ever drawn? Well, Funkman was there.
I remember that.
That's right.
Holy shit. Yeah, I was there for the first fish. God.
No one had ever drawn a fish before. Ever.
Yeah. That was
It never happened.
Yeah, I remember
that was
this.
Crazy.
I can confirm he did draw the first.
I went to the White House. I did it all.
Yeah.
You should see the graph. You should see the number of drawings of fish before and after me. It went from like 0 to 1. You can see it. It's incredible.
Oh god, guys, my foot just fell asleep so bad. Oh, okay, sorry.
Can't stop drawing.
Oh, so I think I'm not sure if you know this, Little Funk Man, but your mic is muted. I don't know if
I know
intentional or not.
Okay, we had a scheduling error, and there's another panel happening next to me, so we're trying to like not talk at the same time.
I gotcha. I was just trying to make sure you weren't talking and then no one was hearing you.
I'm sorry. Are you on another panel at the same time right now?
No, Mono's there. She is. Mono's on another panel, and it just wrapped up. But
Mono, I love your Zoom background. It's great. Hope she heard that.
All right. I'll live stream it. It's fine. Okay. Well, bye everybody. Thank you for coming.
Oh, is she done now? Tell them all to come here.
Okay. Anyway, I have 3 drawings to show.
Oh my god!
Because I've just been banking them up.
Nice.
And I forget how Zoom works. Let's. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you just have to. Yeah.
I'm taking control. Okay, so our first drawing here was Coco Pomel bonking Surrey Polymer with a coconut.
Oh.
And I had to look up references for both those characters.
I'm actually so glad you got that prompt. That's such a good one for you.
And the next one was just a simple Celestia booping Twilight, and I figured that Twilight was just like completely done with this. And the last one was Trixie on the beach.
Nice. Very clean. There she was.
All right. I am ready to share mine.
Share away.
All right. My prompt was Derpy eating a giant cookie. And thinking back, I think I actually gave this prompt to a friend of mine when they were trying to figure out what to draw that night. And so it takes me back to
You know what? That does actually sound familiar to me. I don't think that prompt was ever given to me, but I feel like I've seen that before.
I think I have too. Maybe there's like a veteran sketch
veteran suggester
here who's like, "This is my thing. I love this. Let's do it again."
Who am I going to get this time?
It's cute.
Okay, I think I got one. I think I'm. Yeah, I'll show it. Yeah. Let's see. This is Twilight Sparkle finding out she missed a test.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's impossible.
It's great.
I love it. You've been working on your expressions, huh? I like these.
Yeah, trying to focus on the expressions. Go faster, fast.
I like
They're very expressive.
I have no idea who this horse is.
Yeah, that was actually a question in the chat from a guy called Pixar Pal 95. I don't like how long it takes me to draw. How can I learn to draw a simple sketch quicker?
Practice.
Yes, sir.
The easiest way. There's a difference between rushing something and just becoming faster, and the easiest way is becoming familiar with what you're making, where you don't have to think about what shape something is, or like what form, like what shape the hair is, or whatever, or like the eyes and stuff. Like being familiar with that, you can focus on other stuff. So the less stuff you get to. So it basically means you have to focus on less stuff, which means that you go faster. And that's something that you'll start to notice after a while. It's hard to notice that like after a day or something like that. It's like, it's going to take a while.
Mm-hmm. And you really have to not care about what you're drawing. You know, you have to be willing to watch it. Mm-hmm. A lot of the people that are really good at speed stuff that I know, they drew with a lot of like pen, and they just don't care. No matter what line they made, they were just going to keep it, and they were just going to work with it. And then when you have that kind of confidence, it's just like, yeah, it just sort of works out over time. You just need to build that experience.
Unfortunately, a lot of it is experience, but the good news is it doesn't matter too much what the experience is, as long as you're trying different things and actively working to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool enough. Let's see. Are there any more questions here? What do you find the hardest to draw?
3-point perspective.
Different angles of the face, especially like a low angle of the face or a high angle hard. From like above or below. This, oh my gosh, everything falls apart. Like I can do a face going from left to right just fine, but once it goes vertical, it's like nope.
Foreshortening.
I've been slowly getting the hang of foreshortening, but it always takes a lot of trial and error for me. I think the most specific answer I can give would be feet. Feet are really hard to draw. Most people think like hands are really bad, and they are, don't get me wrong. But I find feet to be the most frustrating.
They're just long hands.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino disapproves of that answer. All right, cool enough.
Anybody else asking something?
Yes. Someone just asked a new question. Do you have anything playing in the background like while you work, like music or podcasts, or do you prefer to work in silence?
There's always got to be something for me.
Oh yeah.
I always listen to podcasts.
I find that for the music, yeah. Well, the problem with music sometimes is when something like epic and like action plays, my brush strokes start following the rhythm and the speed, and so I start working faster and faster until I'm like, okay, calm down, hold on. So
yeah, the faster the beat's going, the faster you draw. It's just
yeah, but sometimes it works out. It's like chaos, and they're like, oh, that worked.
The only ticket I ever got was because I was driving under the influence of drum and bass. He's driving too fast.
Definitely believe that.
Music makes you braver.
Yep. Will Funkman and I still share music with each other pretty frequently, even for art.
It happens.
It happens.
But
I just sent you Cave Town, didn't I?
You sent me something. I don't remember the name.
It was like a telescope and.
Oh yeah, the one that I like listened to the wrong song.
Yeah, you listened to the wrong one.
Good.
I don't even know how you did that.
I don't know. For the question, I find that like if I need to think real hard, then I need silence. But for the most part, like everything, like rendering, for the most part, I'm just like, oh, I don't care. I'll just listen to whatever.
Yeah.
All right, I think I have the next one.
Oh, a sketch?
Yep.
Awesome.
Let me hit the button. Where's the button? Where'd the button go?
Remove the button.
Shared the wrong screen. All right. My prompt was Kerfuffle and Brayburn are cute. Love to see them. Unfortunately, I only have time for one. So you have Kerfuffle.
Who is that? Kerfluffle?
That is a background pony from a episode you probably haven't seen, sadly.
Oh, that's the special.
Yeah, they have a prosthetic.
Oh, okay. That's
It
cool.
was from the standalone special. Something Chet knows what the name was.
Yep.
I'm sure Chet's got me covered.
Something Rainbow. Rainbow Road Trip. There we go. Thank you, Chris. Crushing. Yeah.
Okay, well, I have a drawing. It's really bad, but I did my best trying to draw really quick on, a character interaction sort of thing. But I have Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie surfing on Rainbow Dash through the clouds. So there's that. And hopefully I can get one more out, and I'll beat my record from last time, because I took too much time last time.
Nice. I like the sketchiness of it, Bob.
Got to keep it really scratchy.
It's nice and loose.
Yeah. All right, what's my next one going to be? It didn't get me a prompt. Why not? Oh no. Do I have to hit /start again?
Okay, so here's a question. What is the 3-point perspective? You guys mentioned that a few times.
I mentioned it a few times. It's when you have a horizon line, 2 points are going towards the horizon line, but there's also something you're looking up or down at something, so it also has its own perspective point. So imagine you're on the top of a tall building looking out at the city. That is 3-point perspective.
3 points my favorite, honestly. I really like it.
It is my least favorite. I really don't.
Yeah, it's basically one more vanishing point than the 2 point.
Yep.
3 point was the one that I actually learned first. A lot of people learn 1 point first, as you probably should. I didn't.
Generally, yeah, one or 2 point, yeah.
All right. Mine is finished. It is T-Rex and Cozy Glow hugging like father and daughter. Still sort of a hug, but I'm pretty happy with how it came out, considering I've never drawn T-Rex, so that was a real challenge.
Very nice.
You're getting all the unusual characters today.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're getting them.
All right. Here's a question from Gleekoncraft. How do you feel about other artists being inspired by your style and trying to incorporate it into their own?
I don't think anything's more flattering.
Yeah.
It's there are a few artists that I know have studied me, and it's like every time I see my influence in their art, I'm like, it's like a father being proud of their son. It's like, yes.
At the same time, it hurts to see them making the same mistakes you make. It's like, no.
But that only makes it more endearing, because it's like, oh yes, I remember the struggle.
I got another piece.
Oh, go for it.
Nice.
Yeah, if you're doing a study of like one of your favorite artists, show it to them, and I'll bet you they'd love to see it.
This was another Starlight Glimmer, and then something involving Fev. So I just went, well, Fev, surprise face. It's just what came to mind. A lot of Starlights again.
What's the most common character we've seen tonight? Is it Starlight?
I think so. We've seen them twice.
2 rainbow dashes.
Do we have another question?
Yeah, sure. How long would you say it took you before you began feeling like you were making progress with your art?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
Still working on it.
Yeah.
Honestly, just to see progress, it didn't take long. It really didn't take long at all. To
Dude is an unusual case.
to reach the standards that I wanted to reach, I don't think that that's possible. I'm not sure I'll ever do that. You know what I mean? Like, making progress, like, is kind of as easy as just doing a study, I think. Like, and then just come back to it from time to time and make sure you remember it. And that's about it, really. I don't know. You're going to see progress after that. You're going to. Like, it's just how it
you
works.
may not believe
you know?
yourself. That's the worst of it. You have to go back and look at your old work and be like, oh, that's awful.
Yeah, sometimes you won't believe yourself. That's definitely true. But you will improve. Like, that's just that's how the human brain works. I'm sorry. You're gonna.
No,
just have to
I refuse.
All right, I am ready to share my next one. Let's see, share correct screen this time. And my prompt was Fluttershy migrating with the birds.
Oh,
nice.
A little splash of the nice background.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have background.
Okay. So Blaze asked Dawnfire, how do you draw with crayons so well?
I don't know. This is the second time I've done it. I'm flattered that everyone thinks I'm doing a good job. I really appreciate it. I don't know. Just take a bunch of them and sit down with them for 6 hours, and I think you'll get a handle on it. You know, I know I'm improving with them because last PonyFest I did 12 crayon commissions, and it took me like 10 hours, and this time I did it within my entire stream, which started at like 12:30 and went to like 5. So nice. I know I'm getting better at it. I know I'm improving. That's time that shows me that I've gotten faster. So just, you know, put 10 hours into it and you too can become the crayon lord.
Who knew that practice was the key to being good at art?
Yep. Certainly not I.
And it can be frustrating to do a lot of practice and not feel like you're getting better, but that's
you are. You just hate yourself. That's how it normally shows up.
Yeah. Okay, I actually finished something.
Wow.
I don't know how this works though.
You just have to click share screen.
Okay. What was the prompt? The prompt was Fluttershy riding in a kangaroo pouch, and I don't think I've ever drawn a kangaroo.
Oh.
First time for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, at least it wasn't the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That would have been bad.
That's right.
Did you get that as a request on, and now you just have trauma?
No, I like think off the top of my head, like what's the most complicated thing I can think of? And for some reason, my brain always goes Yu-Gi-Oh. That had some really crazy designs. And then the first Yu-Gi-Oh dude I think of, Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's a classic, you know.
It is.
And that's why most of those designs were never animated. They just kind of floated towards you.
That's probably true.
All right. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's all good. Did you guys watch like very much Yu-Gi-Oh or anything like that?
Dude, I watched
when you were younger.
Whatever was on TV when I was in like 4th grade. Yeah, I watched all of that.
Yes.
Only a bit.
I didn't watch very much Yu-Gi-Oh. I was more of a Pokemon anime type.
Dude, I watched Pokemon too. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. Watched both of those. They were both on like public channel 4. I didn't have cable, so you know, that's just what I watched.
How about Metabots? That's what I watched.
I don't think I've ever even heard of Metabots.
What?
Is that real?
How about Samurai Pizza Cats?
Oh, I've heard of that, but I have not seen it. But it sounds funny.
That sounds awesome.
Just the
Great
intro
concept.
alone, just worth to listen.
Okay, I got a drawing to share.
I don't believe you, LaFarman.
Okay, you should call my bluff.
I don't actually think you have one.
So much trust.
Yeah, we got ourselves a Derpy in Muffin Heaven
Oh.
Oh,
amongst the muffiny clouds.
Where were you when Derpy was killed?
In quarantine.
We all are.
All right, I finished mine as well. My prompt was your favorite pony, Ultimate Chest Floof Edition. So here's Rarity showing off her chest floof.
oh. Well, she is best pony, so.
Yes, yes. All right.
I like how proud of the floof she is.
All right. Someone asked if there were any particular resources that you used during your art journey and practice that you felt helped you.
Life drawing.
I used MLP Drawing School along with Veer Stupor there. That was a very long time ago, though. I don't know what's going on with it anymore.
I think for me, the main thing that always comes back to mind is not really a resource, but more making sure that my mind is open to whatever source of information or inspiration or anything. Like it can be as simple as when you're walking to a train station, just looking around you and thinking about what you're seeing, what colors you're seeing, what shapes, all of that stuff. And also on internet, when you're looking at like browsing through stuff, like being able to notice the resources that you might otherwise miss. That's like, so changing my mindset has been a big thing.
You know, I when I was in high school and all that, I used to skateboard all the time. And one of the things that stuck with me from like a skateboard video that I watched was that once you start skateboarding, you start to see the world differently, which is that like a staircase isn't a staircase anymore. You know, a ledge isn't just a ledge. It's all of a sudden it's something that you can be creative with. It's something that you can do tricks on. It's something that you can, you know, start thinking about in a different way. And once that happens, it's like a switch goes off and you never start seeing, and you don't see the world the same way. That's exactly how art is too. Every time I look out at like some sort of vista or something, I can't help but think about like, okay, but how would I color match that sky? You know what I mean? What color does it start to recede? Like, do those mountains start to recede to as they get further away from me? You know, stuff like that. And you can notice it. You will start noticing it once you study it a little bit.
It's a bit of a chicken and egg problem too, because you're noticing the things before you're drawing them, but you're also drawing the things before you're noticing them. It's really neat, and it changes the way you see the world.
For sure.
You can never go back.
No, you can't unsee certain things. If you hate someone, teach them to recognize bad kerning.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's already been done to me, so it's too late for me.
All right, I got another prompt.
I got one after that.
I also have one after that.
Well, I also have one after that.
Oh my.
Who's going first?
Sure.
Yay. I got Sunset Shimmer Jedi. And so she has 3 lightsabers because she's just that awesome, and she's a pony because ponies are better.
All right, who's next? Monkey?
Yeah. Let's see. So I got Rarity as a prompt, as Rarity as a bat spider hybrid. So I just...
Uh-oh.
On the couch. I'm sure he would.
What if she had 8 wings?
Ooh, interesting.
Hey, yeah, that's a neat design.
Yeah.
Trying to think outside of the box.
I like it. All right. Well, I have one too. Now I'm adding all these little random details for fun, but because I just do it like that, you know. I'm just way better than Will Funkman.
It's true.
All right, where's my screen share thing?
The Eternal Adventure.
There you go. Okay, I had Tom. Wait a minute. Let me read it again. I had Tom getting a tan at the beach. Bonus points if they're in a bikini. So here's Tom getting a tan at the beach in a bikini.
Nice. That's some quality right there. You got the background. You got the palm tree.
That's right. That's right. There's an environment there. Take that view.
Wow.
You think you're the only one with environments, huh? Not anymore. Not anymore.
Good job.
All right. So how long do we have? I know it's 53 my time.
Yeah, we have like a few more minutes here. I don't know if there's anything after this, but yeah, I think there is. So
Okay. Well, I just don't know if I should start another one or not. I only have like 7 minutes, I think,
That's enough
scheduled.
to do 2. Come on.
Uh,
Do we have any other questions?
well, the prompt I just got has a lot of detail.
You can always skip it because why?
okay, and yeah, do it if you do it fast. I'm sure someone will be happy.
Okay,
Do whatever.
I'll try it.
Do whatever
I'll
is-
just do like a little head bust sort of thing, and I won't do.
I mean, you can just do it. I mean, I was also saying, whatever. It doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna
It's all
try it.
good.
I'm gonna try it.
Let's see.
You're supposed to be pressuring me, Titanium Dragon. Come on. What is this?
but
You got to give the people what they want. All right. You
it's
got to give the
true.
people what they want, and what they want is more art.
They always want more art.
That's right. So that's what I'm gonna give to
That's
them.
right. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the attitude.
Yeah.
You got this, Bob, dude.
Thank you.
All right. So someone asked, were ponies the first thing you drew, or did you draw the things before ponies?
First thing I drew well.
Ponies was the first thing I drew. It was what inspired me to get into the hobby in the first place.
It was nowhere near the first thing I drew.
For me, it was I came from like creatures and grim dark stuff and body horror and stuff like that. So quite a departure from that, but yeah, much more darker.
Right.
I definitely have been drawing for much longer than my pony phase, which I guess started in 2011. I have been drawing since I was very little, and I used to draw mostly like Disney movies, Lion King. I think like Disney got me into art, really. Yeah.
Y'all making me feel inexperienced.
Lion King. What were the other ones?
The other Disney movies and stuff that I liked.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh. Lion King was definitely my favorite. Like I had Lion King OCs when I was like 13.
Well,
you know what I really love? Those Don Bluth movies. I liked All Dogs Go to Heaven. That's like a really dark movie looking back on it, but I was obsessed with that because I love dogs. I was like, this is great. I love Secret of Nim. I love how fluffy the hair is on Don Bluth characters. I know that's such a random thing, but I love how Don Bluth characters look. So fluffy, guys. I know what I'm talking about. Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Don Bluth has some good details.
So I can hear you there.
Yeah,
that's an interesting thing though. Saying you love dogs and your one of your movies that you really love is a movie where the main character dies twice.
That's true, but he's okay in the end. Spoilers.
Spoilers for a
movie that's like 40 years old or 30 years old. I don't know, but
yeah, it's like 30. So
yeah,
that movie released like I think on the same day as The Little Mermaid.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
1992, right? Or wait, no, that's
89.
89, okay. Lion King's 92, I think. I don't know. I have these.
Lion King was 94. I know this
Okay.
because I'm a gigantic nerd.
Man, you guys know
Nice.
the dates these movies came out? I literally have never even seen The Lion King.
You've never seen The Lion
I've
King?
never seen it.
Don't
Bob,
get him
you
on
shouldn't
it.
have
on that.
revealed
You're a
that right
heretic.
now. I'm gonna make
Yeah, you
you
should-
watch it.
It's a
Never
really
shut
good
up.
movie.
Make him
It's-
watch the CG one.
Oh
No.
God! Why would
I
you
was,
do
thinking,
this
I was
to
thinking
him?
about having that be my
No.
first exposure to The Lion King.
Oh
Just,
my god!
No,
Wait, you
no.
should
If you
watch
do that,
that
we're no
first,
longer
and
friends.
then watch the actual one. I actually
Yeah.
want you to do that. That would be so
you
funny.
think so?
I think that'd be funny, and I want to be with you when you do it. So we have to do it at a con. I'm sorry.
If we ever have them again.
This is the con.
Yeah.
The quarantine will end eventually, you know.
Just as long as Everfree's still a thing.
Okay, I've got another one to share.
Oh,
Looks like they're telling us to wrap it up.
Okay, I got one more as well.
So yeah, I definitely can't finish the one that I'm
Okay,
working on. I'm
Bob,
sorry.
I'm
Well, I
doing
have
your
some
sharing. I have to share.
Oh, am I still sharing? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was. I did not realize that was the thing that was still playing.
Well, mine is ready. I got Twilight and wait.
Too late.
Oh, it's yours first. You go first.
oh, nice.
Mine is Rarity flirting with Tom the Rock while Twice stands by looking very jealous.
Oh man, they violated the 2-character rule on that one.
That's right. That's right. They
Because
did.
Tom is such a big character.
Literally.
All right.
Literally, he's a huge character.
I had Twilight drawing a picture of her and Celestia together like her own fanfic cover.
Adorable.
Aww.
I love it.
Nice. All right. Cool.
All right. Can
Any
I go?
other drawings we have to show off? Yeah.
How do I share my screen? Sure. Or not my screen.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. Wait,
Is it up?
there it went away.
Is it up?
There,
It's up.
now it is.
Yep.
There
Okay.
it is.
Mine is I got Twilight and Starlight transforming items into rubber ducks, and I went for Carousel Boutique.
Awesome.
Oh, that's
I
great.
love it.
All right.
I have one really quick too, if we can.
Go for it.
Yep.
Okay, so I got Twilight in a squid hat from Splatoon.
Oh, awesome.
That's cute.
Also, Trixie and Starlight Magic Show.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
I love your little perspective on
Nice.
that.
Nice.
I drew
Neat.
a square in perspective. Crazy.
I think you drew the circles on the square in perspective. What? That's next level.
All right. So I think that's probably going to be about all the time we've
That's
got.
it.
so-
Unless Virulence has one more. Virulence? No?
No, I didn't finish.
No?
Aw.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you, everybody, for your suggestions.
Yeah, thank you guys so
thank
much.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be doing this panel again. If if they need another backup, we'll
We
get
will
it.
try to compile all the images into a file and put it out on the Twitterverse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be tweeting out all these drawings. I don't know, but we have everybody's Discord information too, so I'll probably just like quick send my sketches over to them with a ping, and then that'll probably be about it. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
That was
Have a
fun.
good one. Thank you all.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.